Follow all Moser's news on his website, www.mosers.com. And on his Facebook Moser's and Instagram Moser's13 page 2. For daily exclusive publications.
Hello and welcome on Moser for this new basic video about the Montage M, and let's see today how to save all your hard work on a USB stick. We will see also on that video how to format, because I see questions from new users about how to format. So I will put this information on that video and shoot all along the video, because on the bonus I will explain to you the good way and the great way to save a MIDI file when you have recorded your pattern. If you do not know me, my name is Joel Borg. I work in partnership with Yamaha Music Europe and France, and you can shoot me every day on Facebook. It's called Moser, Instagram Moser13 for daily exclusive publication. And if you are not already a Moser YouTube follower, please click on subscribe and click on the bell to be informed when I release a new video. So let's talk about saving or hard work, all the things that we have done on a USB stick. And the first thing you need to know is what stick I need. Does I need USB 2? Does I need USB 3? The 2 works. The 3 will not work so much speedily than the 2. So if you have an old USB 2, that will work in easy way. What size? The maximum size that you can have on your Montage M is 4 GB. I would say near a little bit less. So you need at minimum 8 GB. 16 is great. 32 is largely enough. More, no matter. Okay. And what I say, this limit is 4 GB. Let's explain to you a little bit how the Montage M is built, I will say. You have the preset. The preset performances are the factory sound that you have on your Montage M. You cannot delete them, you cannot override them, but you can edit them, of course. And you can store them, save them inside the Montage M memory, inside the room, I would say, to be more easy. And when you press store to store something, store as a new performance like that, it's go on the user area. This is the area you work, your user area. And inside of that, you have 16 library slots. Library slots is for commercial sound banks that you can buy on the web, or some free sound banks that you can load. I will not go deeper to explain how the library works, but you load directly. We will see that on the video about loading. I always done saving before loading, because you need to be very careful when you load something to do not delete all your hard work. That's why I start about saving. Let's come back to USB stick, and do not use USB stick with encryption, code protection, exotic software inside the key that the brand say to you, that's the better key you can have. We do not need that. This is a synthesizer. You do not need anything of that. So it's simply basic USB stick, format in FAT32. Be careful for Mac users. I work on Windows, so I do not know so much, but some users report that with some Mac, they have some problems because they format in FAT32 on the Mac, and they put the USB stick to the Montage M, and the Montage M never seen the stick. So my advice will be always format directly on the Montage M. That's the better way to do. How to do that? You go to Utility, you go to Contents, load or save as you want. And here we are near ready to save something. So you need to press on Device here to see at the root, I will say, your USB stick. Here I have 2, the big M and no name, one without any name. And as an example, if I want to format my big M, if I press on it, it's open it. I need to come back to Device. You need to press on Job. Now you see change. And now when I press on my big M, you see I have only one thing, format. If I press on it, say USB device will be formatted. So everything that is on the USB stick will be delayed forever. You will never retrieve it, okay? For that video, I will not do it. It takes a few seconds. I just press cancel for me. Do not forget, press here to come back. Like that, you can navigate and do the things you want. So really, less than 10 seconds to format a USB stick here. Very easy to do it here, okay? What can we save? You have seen we are on devices. If I select performance as a content type, you see that we are not on device, we are on montage M. That means it's for storing performances like we have done with the store button here. So we do not care for that video, but that just to explain to you. If you go to user file here, and if I press on my USB stick, so it's for saving my user file, all the hard work I have made to prepare all my performances for my composition, for my stage, as an example. It's here I need to go. How many times does I need to save user files? If you do not make any user performance since the last save you have done, you do not need. If you done regularly 3-4 performances by week, I would say every 2 weeks you can save a user file. It would be great to do not have a problem if you lose something. And retry all of them. To do that, very easy. You see the user file, I have some of them. I have one save on the May 4th, for the French video on the 5th. And that's great because on that video, I'm going to show you how to delete a thing. So if I press this, it will say, I can overwrite that file. I can do that if I want. I can overwrite on that. And if I press on job and I press here, I can delete that file. So if I want to delete, I delete, and it will be deleted from the stick. You see, it's managing like on the Explorer on the computer, very quick. So do not forget to press the job, very, very important. Okay, so now we are ready to save your user file. Save as a new file. This is that name by default. My advice, you do like you want, of course, is to save with the date you done the job. So for me, like that, when I record that video, it was on the 5th May. For me, 30 megabytes in the user area, because I save user, it takes only the samples and waveform that I have on user memory, and on user memory, I have 30 megabytes. So it takes less than 10 seconds, you have seen. And you come back to the last performance you have here. So I need to replace here, and you see it's down 30 megabytes. What can I save over? Library file. You say, oh, can I save something I have in library? No. Here, saving as a library means that you are near full of the 640 performances that you have in user area, or you have a dedicated project, and you say, okay, I want to start a new project or something else. I do not want to keep all in the user area, but I want to keep it on my library slot. So here, if I choose to save as a library, it will save my user content to a library file format. And after I can load it as a library, I can clean, empty space my user area and start one of the project as an example. So same thing, save as a new, you put the date, you press OK, and it will save as library file format in easy way. To win time, I do not do it. Backup file, saving absolutely all. Your user area, all your libraries, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to 16, and also all the settings that you have in utility that you can have here. All the, not that one, not the other info, but all the settings that you have in library will be saved in the backup file. The backup file contains absolutely all. That's the absolute save. And you need to do that sometimes to be sure you have all. If you record songs, if you record patterns, you need to save a backup file to be sure to retrieve them in case of. Okay? So, same idea. I choose backup file. I choose store as a new file. I put the date and I press OK. When it's down, I will not do it because I know that I have a little bit less than 1 gigabyte from my users and my library slot. Here, this is the stick memory. This is not what I have inside my montage M. And it will take 4 minutes to save near 1 gigabyte. So I will not do it on that video. It will be long. I can speed, but no much interest to do that. For the backup file, each time you load a new library, you need to save a backup file to be sure to retrieve all as you have, of course. And for the MIDI file, we will see that on the bonus, because I explained to you some things special for that. If you want to go deeper on using your Montage M ESP or all the tricks I can cover here, you see bottom of me, you can contact me for a Moesu Masterclass. It's online through Zoom, through the Music Artspace platform. It's available in French. It's available in English too, of course. And you choose the topic we are going to work together, and at the session ending, you will have your video session recording that you can download for review as many anytime you want. Thank you, Music Artspace, for that, because you can book directly on my calendar, on my available slots, on the time you want. It's on your time zone. It's very important. It's on your time zone when you book a masterclass with me, so do not hesitate. If you need and know, that's the bonus time. And for that bonus, we see that here we can save a MIDI file. Yes, we can do the job, but my advice will be do not do it from here, because there is something you need to know. So let's choose a performance, and do not care. I will take the first one that comes. We do not play with it. And say, okay, you have recorded a pattern or some sections, some scenes on that, on play, rec, and come back as you restart your Montage M and say, okay, I want to save that as a MIDI file, to load it on my DAW, to record in Cubase, of course, or any other DAW. And my advice is to press here, Edit Job from the pattern, because here you can see you have some gray square to say, yeah, there is something recorded. And here you see on that pattern, there is nothing recorded, and you do not have the option to save as a MIDI file. So this is really the good way. Why? Because perhaps I will press exit. Perhaps here I start a project, put some files, some parts, I will say, and I do not start to record, and I do not link the performance to the pattern. Remember the pattern called the mixing, the performance that I have. And perhaps I do not do it, so that's why this pattern here is the default I have, the last I have. So if I call a pattern that I know I have recorded some things, I will take the 4, I have one section recorded on that, and now if I press Edit Job here, you see there is a gray square. That means that I have some data record here. That means now if I press on Save as a MIDI file, same way. I can say my MIDI file. As a pattern, it will record the first scene, because I select the first, I have only data on first scene, but if you have several, scene 1, scene 2, scene 3, scene 4, remember to select the scene, be sure you are on the good scene. My MD5 for MIDI, and press SC as an example, SC, to remember what scene it is. And you will see that's very, very quick to save a MIDI file like that. And now you put your USB stick on your computer and you copy the MIDI files to load on your DAW. And do not forget, because this is very important, to regularly save your backup and user file on your computer too. Because if you lose the USB stick, if you delete it by mistake, if you broke it, you will lose everything. So made a copy on your computer. And if you go on stage, and if you know you have a laptop, in case of, put it on the cloud somewhere with a USB stick on your computer that you know you can load. In case of, you can have that backup too. That's video ending. I hope you have liked it. I hope you have found it interesting. If yes, please click on the blue thumb. Very important for me. All that video are done outside my office day work, which is really not linked to the music. And it's a huge work to make all these videos. So if you have liked, please press like. If you want to support the channel, you have bottom right the video, the super thanks. It's a kind of donation from $2 to what you want, and it helped me to renew the licenses, buy some new software, or renew the gear to record this video and have a better rendering for you for the free video you can see here on Moisure YouTube channel. If you want a Moisure Masterclass information and video description and on video ending, that comes. See you soon for one of our Moisure basic montage and video. Bye.
Would you like to discover, learn, or improve your knowledge of your Yamaha synthesizer or stage keyboard? Book your Moisures Masterclass now. Your private session is conducted online through Zoom. Take all benefit of Moisures' expertise, Yamaha synthesizers and stage keyboard specialist and consultant for Yamaha Music Europe and France. As member of International Yamaha Tech Talk live team, music hackspace instructor and host of the Camelot Pro Sessions, Joel take care of your experience level. Whether you're a beginner or a skilled user, get the most out of your Yamaha synthesizer, stage keyboard, John Mayla's software suite or Camelot Pro. Book your session for your personal Moisures one-to-one session. It's available for users all over the world through Music Hackspace platform. It's easy. Select your date and time from the Moisures calendar available slots on your time zone. Thank you for watching this Moisures video. Do not forget to click on like, subscribe and click on the bell to be informed when a new video is online. Do not hesitate to write a comment or ask a question. See you soon, bye!